Okay, so we are back. I needed a break from gems, so I've swapped over to win some crab. We're gonna see if I can knock this out, get that number 15. Uh, so as promised, we are doing Speedboat. So let's swap over. Not to me. Speedboat. I'm adding buttons. I'm getting used to stuff. So, uh, we are on level 7. We need to win 4 races. 4 specific races, but 4. But yeah, I needed to get away from gems. It was going fine, but getting annoying. I should have checked what my upgrade allocation was, but fine. Not a good start. So, sorry for the late start, but everything, just trying to keep it, trying to help out the gems, because unfortunately some people aren't available today, so... But luckily the team is pretty easy for us that we're using, so... others can kind of take over a bit. So I can escape and not feel bad. Thank you for all the auto hosts, Joe, Jess, and Leaky. Interesting to see when that all triggers. What, like, the time intervals are for that. We're not going to win this race, I think. We might make up some time, but I don't think we're going to have enough laps to come fully back for the win. I think I'm really just aiming for second place here. Third place to get money, but second place would be realistic at least. Although, we're only on lap 4, and I think this is like a 7 or 8 lap race. So, we'll see what happens. Let's say it's easier to just hit a button off to my side than clicking over to OBS to do that. That is really quite cool. But I think I'm going to turn down the game volume a little bit. Something tells me I really went overboard last time. Just as like to be a jerk about sound levels. Dang, Team Madness. And we've cut off like half the lead that Devil had, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch. And we're still cutting down time. It's just not enough laps. That's not how I want to take those turns, and it might cost me third place now. But we've still got a couple of laps, so let's see what we can do. But I might just get cheated out of third at this point. And fourth. We've cut so much time, but so have every other AI boat. The only one who's really out of it is Acid and Thunder. What kind of bullshit is that? Crap. I know it's supposed to be crab, but crap. Yeah, it's going to be a fifth place. I'm going to lose the money I put in. And now I don't have enough money to race again. We finished in fourth, which is still out of the money. So let's build up some reserves and hopefully not lose. I still didn't check my upgrades. I should do that after this race just in case. Crap. Yeah, because I feel a little out of control. Yeah, I think I went 100% speed, and I think that's part of the problem. Which is good for like an oval track, but on this, which is like more turns and stuff, I think it might be a little too risky. Luckily, I can kind of take it a little bit slower and try to be a little bit safer, since I'm only racing level 5s. But it's going to be a little dangerous. I still haven't played any of this game off stream. Like, grind out any money or anything. I might check something really quick after this race just to see what just happened. Just so I don't crash. Okay, so this is the one of those opportunities I have to check something in OBS. It's gonna do that. You know what? Actually, we don't have to do that. Just look at me for a minute. Okay. That's right, we were gonna check the upgrades. That's what we thought it was. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they split into 2 parties or not for the gem stuff. I'm not gonna outspeed them, but I should be able to control better than them right now. And I'm hoping that's gonna be good for this. At least for the money grind for a little bit. I don't want to do it too long because it gets boring, but I'm gonna have to get a bit of an upgrade still. Yeah, I'm liking the buttons. So, created some chat messages. I've put my tweet to there now. I do have to make edits because I don't think I can link like the stream title and the game to it, but it's still pretty easy, and I like it. I've still got probably about 14 buttons. Yeah, 12, 13 buttons it looks like still available. So, if anybody has ideas or suggestions for what they want to see on some button, let me know. We can come up with some weird things. Yeah, even with the reduction in actual total speed on this boat, we're actually doing better by almost 4 seconds. So the extra control is actually not hurting us too much. Gold, 200 for a best time. You know what? How much do I need for the next upgrade? 7,000. Okay. You do get a more of a view of my room with this new camera angle. Or into the life of Jesse. The life and times. Although I might have picked an unpopular time to stream today. Interesting. Starting an hour later than normal is not conducive to people being able to be here. I think I need to at least get an upgrade before I go for the next in. I don't want to, but I kind of need to. The added acceleration points means I'm getting into a straight line speed quicker, but I think that the fact that it's not topping out as high on that oval track will still lead to a problem. Like, I'll be able to maintain more speed in the curves and get out of the speeds or out of the curves quicker. I just think without the extra speed in general, I think I'm still going to be at a big disadvantage. So I want to get an upgrade and then just put it all into speed. Or engine power, as it were. Which is like another 11% onto what is like 70 some odd. Dang it. That was a lost 500, which means probably another race extra just to get enough. I can do the death button now. It's a button, I don't even have to type it. Take that, keyboard. And I'll call a crash a death. Anything that pulls me out of a race, we can just call that death. Elcash, are you there right now? Just a question. Did you get an email notification for my stream going? Do you get email notifications for my stream going live, or see the... Okay, what did it say the title was of the stream? Just curious, because I know I've been switching back and forth today between doing this and doing ignore for gems, so I wasn't sure if the email went out as ignore or it went out as crab. Because sometimes even after you set the title or other stuff, it doesn't update immediately. Okay. Thank you. That answers my question. Are you working on your crab? How far are you now? Oops, I wasn't going to do this, but I guess we're kind of into it. Is that the, like, walking sim one? Oh, remember, which one is that? Oh, that's Memories of Him. I'm thinking of what Remember Me was. No, I'm thinking of Memories of Him, or something like that. Is that the one with like it's like a first-person shooter type thing, or third-person shooter, and it's like the main colors are like orange and white? And you like examine memories or stuff like that? Okay, I have no idea what this game is then, and I usually remember this. We're gonna look. Okay, yep, that's what I thought it was. I thought there were guns in it for some reason. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not fast enough. Nice! At the rate I've been going, you might get to 15 before me. I mean, I can understand, but, you know, I'm not going fast at this point. Okay, I'm really far behind, but I'm in second place, so that's great. Yeah, I just asked about the title in the email because I wasn't sure if maybe that email went out that way and like nobody's here because of that. So at least it's, you know, a little bit more reassuring that the title of the stream wasn't wrong. self-sabotage my own streams now. But yeah, that was quick to 7. I mean, after you did all that Vampire, the first long bit to get it done before Game Pass leaving, and then you did all of Prey, so that's really fast to 7. And that's with you doing more for a lot of those games. Like, you did tons more of Celeste than you needed to. Dang it. No, you do not. But hey, you know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. Like, I get it. I've done extra of some of the games that I've had. Like, I've done a lot more Shantae than I had to, and I did a ton more Runbow, so I get it. Like, it's gotten me to do stuff that I wouldn't have, and even the same for, like, Batman. I went out of my way to do the side missions at times. So even though I'm not 100%ing the games, like, this whole event has gotten me to play more than what I need to do. Yeah, I know you said don't, like, congratulate too hard on the Celeste thing, but, you know, my whole thing with Celeste is, what bothers me is I look into the you know, you can look at, like, a death number. There's a leaderboard for that, and I can see people who've completed the game and have less than 10 deaths. And I go, huh, you know, you didn't try the game. You know, but I looked, and your numbers were still like 150 deaths. So, like, I get it. Like, yes, I know you said you used assist mode, but you still did a lot of the game. You know, you still played quite a bit. So, like, and just found it wasn't for you. And, you know, I respect that. Like, you tried it, you found, not really your game, but, you know, I think that's more than can be said of a lot of people who just went and did, okay, you know, straight 1000. So, and that's always been my issue with it. Like, I want people to try the game, you know, have fun with it. But some games just aren't. I understand that. Like, I can't force people to enjoy the games I've enjoyed over the last few years. I realize Hollow Knight and Celeste and so many others, like, especially platformers, a lot of people don't enjoy them. But, you know, hopefully me just showing them's enough, and if not, so be it. and with Celeste being games with gold and Hollow Knight having been Game Pass or still being Game Pass, I think those are, you know, a good time to try them out. And if you really don't like them, okay. But I will recommend nobody play this game. Don't buy it. Nobody buy this game. Don't torture yourself. Support good developers. Don't support these people. At least not yet. Maybe they'll learn to make a good game. But right now, no. I don't think I could do it and not just think of how much I want to say that's bad. At the same time, like, I would pull an Ima. I know I would. Like, it's one of those things, like, I played platforms that people say are bad, but I also, like, I think part of platforming is a lot of people feel different about the different, like, firmness of it, if that makes sense. Like, if I understand how the jump arcs work and, like, all that kind of stuff, I can be very forgiving of floaty jumping or other stuff. Like, there's got to be something that lacks consistency for me to say that your platforming is bad. That kind of stuff. So like, Frazzy or Frizzy or whatever, like that was a bad platformer because it was just never consistent. But there's others that I know a lot of people like have said not good things about, and I can be like, well, at least it works like the way it's intended to, and you can learn that. But this doesn't get my forgiveness. Like, I can't be forgiving of the flaws. No way. What does it say? Like, it's gotta be a joke review, right? Oh, that's bad. That's just... I don't review in the store. I just put reviews on TA. I do want to write one for this. And I likely will. When I get the completion, I will try to put together a review for this one. I don't think I can. I'll never have the bite that Spiral used to have. Like he wrote with this bite to everything, and I'm not that style of writing, but Like, you know, he had this. Yeah, it's garbage. No, I won't just write that. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I need to put in there. We still need another win so we have enough gold extra afterwards to do some races, so one more. And then we'll get that upgrade, and then we can move on. That first turn is always madness. Crazy. If I'm not ahead of the pack, I just need to slow down into it, because they go through it like a bunch of rampaging bulls. So do you know which 15 you're gonna do, or kind of just playing it by ear as you go along? Oh, okay. I mean, having to start most of the games, it makes it harder, I can only imagine. Especially with, you know, how great of a completion percentage you've got. Like, every game you start, you have to... Every game, or every crab you go for is a start. That's kind of why I went with just started games for mine. Was like, let's keep it mine easier. I don't have to touch the stuff I haven't gotten into yet. That would have been bad. I don't want to lose this race when I'm a victory. Even a second place in this race would give me enough money to do the upgrade and compete. Or Yay, we've got enough money for an upgrade. Huzzah! Brings me up to 90% speed. That's good. See if that's enough to win the Norway South Circle. We survived the first turn. We're coming out of the turns faster. We were down to about 30 some odd. We can come out of the turns at about 40 something now. The added points. So that's better. And I definitely feel more stability in the curve. So that's definitely an added bonus. We slowed down more that time, but that's because I had to take the turn a little tighter than normal. Whoa, Team Pink there. Holy cow, what's going on with Team Pink? I finally caught up to Sunshine, and then Pink just went on a tear. Oh, that was a pet for gems. Not one I need. Yeah, we're getting out of the turns quicker now with those upgrades. I feel like I'm getting closer, it's just like I'm not fast enough. Like a fully upgraded boat would be fine, but that's just not gonna happen immediately. Whoa, jerk. Three laps to go. They keep sending messages. Luckily, it's not me being needed. That's a different story. A party invite is not a good sign. I don't want to go. So I'm not gonna. I got disqualified, that's great. Okay, I think I need more still, fortunately. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there's only nobody, it's only one person going right now in terms of the gems queue, so I think I'm okay. Like if there were 2 people going at the same time, then that would mean that they split into multiple parties and teams. But, whoa! Um, but until that, if they had multiple parties, I'd be like, yeah, I'm needed. But at this point, they're just one party. They're fine. Maybe I'd need 2 upgrades, and 2 upgrades could make a big difference in all the other categories. Because my straight line speed is actually pretty good, now that I look at it. I don't know. I don't know the right things to upgrade. I mean, obviously the cheapest stuff, you can just reallocate the points, but what's going to make the biggest difference to me winning? Do I need 2 upgrades or 3? I mean, 7,000 is the cheapest right now, and it's going to be the cheapest for the next 4 upgrades. Do I just knock out all the 7,000s and hope that that's gonna be enough across the board? It would put speed up to 100% and quite possibly put the others up to about 60% all. If it's just a message from Thor, that's fine. I don't know, maybe I do need to switch. Or maybe I should. Making some money. That's the important part right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna check something real quick. So back to me. And back to the game. By the way, it's great right now with that all these bugs and stuff and features that they're stripping just to keep all the servers up. Go over to your friends list and it's like everybody's offline. I'm sure that all my friends are not offline right now. Maybe many, but not all. That's a cool bug. Or not a bug, I guess, but a resource management maneuver. Let's call it that. Yeah, I was trying to determine if there were two parties going to see if the two guys who usually run the stuff were in separate parties, but it says they're all offline, so I can't check. But since it's a quiet stream and can't, you know, just grind out the money for upgrades, and hopefully the next time I actually stream, you know, we'll we'll be able to go towards 15 again. Meantime, we'll just worry about getting the gold required. To make a difference. Opposing boats really are jerks. No consideration at all. Can't get no respect. Which chat did that go towards? Sorry, that one. A bit more of a general message. Do 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 do. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Da da do da da do do. Woo! I've been live for an hour and a half almost, you know. Well, Cash and I have been hanging out here doing the speedboat. I don't know where everybody else is. We're having a great time with Speedboat. But I need the money. Right, you know? Xbox Live messages flying in all the time about gem stuff for me, and I'm just speedboating. Definitely the party. No, don't you dare push me out of bounds, you fucking asshole. Yep, just working on the upgrades right now because we're just underpowered. That's all it is. Like, even with me reapportioning the points to a way that I think is good, I'm just not able to keep up. Or dead what? What 3? In your Mass Effect team? Oh, yeah, 4 dead speedboats now. Good for them, because they're jerks. Jerk AI boats can all crash for all I care. They've been pushing me around. I mean, well, Kesh, if you flip your boat upside down, do you think you're still alive? Because I think if your boat goes upside down, I think you're dead, quite possibly. And especially with the way some of these go. I still need to catch up to first place if I want the extra money, because I think if I win this race, I'll have enough for my next upgrade. And I really need that upgrade right now. Ah! No, 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 no. I might not win at this rate now. That's not dead. Yeah, out. So, yeah, that was a bad roll. And I didn't want to pick this race. I wanted to do more of the illegal tracks to make money. Because we're not winning this one right now. And I have no idea. No change. No change at all. Haven't won. We've gotten one upgrade in the hour and a half so far. I think that's what Paul was trying to say for me to do. Can't help the fact that Team Acid is just so ridiculous with some of those speeds. We got 4 laps to make up 11 seconds. That's not gonna happen probably, but let's just see if we can make some money. Maybe we can make up 7 seconds. Yeah, if I can get third, it'll help at least somewhat. I'll make some money and get my money back. Well, we've cut it in half in about 2 laps, so we've still got a shot. And if those boats stay together, they could cut each other out. Because what causes you to win some races is really just them screwing with each other. And you kind of just surviving. So if I keep my cool, there's a chance right now. So you're saying there's a chance. Like that. So those two took each other out, Pink and Acid. So it's really just me and Sunshine right now. And we're down to the last lap. So, got a slight chance. It's gonna come down to that final turn. This might be the greatest comeback in the history of speedboating, folks. Woo! One down. And we've got enough for an upgrade. Ding! Into another oval track. Frick. Actually, this one's a little bit better. The Bavaria Island Circle, they can't do this race. The opponents always screw up the ends and end up in the trees every time I've had a qualification race here. So there's a decent chance they'll actually mess up and we could win this race easy. So 2 more level 7s, and then we'll finally be to our level 8. So we've got a chance today. We got past the one that was screwing with us. Like that. That's what they do every time in the corners. Oh, that's good. That's really good. But yeah, as we get further into using our new Stream Deck, if people have suggestions for what buttons do, I will, I'll listen. I do need to I think I'm probably going to start integrating some Streamlabs stuff just to kind of increase the possibilities. We haven't yet. So there's a good chance I'll add some of that kind of feature stuff and maybe tie some of the buttons to that. But so far, we've just got some basic functionality. Along the top row is all my scenes for different stuff. The bottom row I've pretty much devoted to messages. I've got a button for going live and starting recording. I've got a button that just shows me how many people are watching my stream, which is kind of funny. So it doesn't, I don't think it does anything. Wait, what happens if I push it? It doesn't do anything. No, no button does that. I've got a button to tweet when I go live. So we've disabled ScottyBot, auto tweet. It's just been, it's less controlled, to be honest. I like ScottyBot, does a great job, but it's double tweeted and had error tweeting. So having a button I can push now instead to do the tweet, I think that's a little bit easier and more reliable at this point. So that's the basics. I can clear chat. I've got a button to just clear all of chat. And the messages that I have so far, I'm not like doing all of them. I've got what I'm playing, what the song is that we listened to before starting the stream. I've got dying, because obviously death is a big part of my streams usually, so anytime I die, I can just hit a button. So we've got a few others, but nothing too in-depth yet. As we evolve the stream and start using this more, I think we'll continue to add stuff. But for now, it's basics. I've had a lot of fun just picking out images for buttons, because you can customize them. So like the death is a little cartoony skull. You just download an image and you put it in the spot, and that becomes like what you see on the Stream Deck. So it's really cool. Unfortunately, not as many of them crashed as usual on this track. So it looks like we might come in second this time, but that's okay. We'll make some money, get a little bit closer. So yeah, this is, let me just bring it straight up to me. So here is what we've got so far. Oop. Not really focused. And the brightness doesn't help. But yeah. It snaps into a little hub, so it stands with an angle instead of like flat. Oh, and back to stream. I don't know, would it be interesting watching my facial expressions up close during the whole race? I don't think so, but you know, I've been wrong before. Yeah, the first time I did this course, way back, because the first time though, all the opponents crashed. Like all 4 of them died. Haven't had that luck yet. No? Don't believe so. I use the word screen, so it could have been over the, distance, could have easily been heard as Creed. Just 2 level 7 races to go, and then we're up to the race we need. I was hoping this one would go smoothly because it's slightly easier, but... Okay, I took that turn too close. Hey, you weren't supposed to know about that. That was a private conversation, Dan. Yeah, I might want to cut through that tree. I know Paul said that was a little shortcut. I don't know if it's going to be too much quicker, but it does cut out quite a bit distance. This is why you don't look to the side while racing. My buttons don't do that. I think I need some other images though for some of these buttons. Blue backgrounds are kind of... I don't have a button to mute anybody. I don't think you can do that. I didn't see that as an option. Yeah, I'm not getting the luck I usually get on this track. Okay. See ya. Yeah, you'd think I'd get some better luck here. Yo, the amount of time I put into this one game, I deserve a little bit of luck. Question is, you know, I might be able to, if I can get this race and whatever the next race is, the actual race I need for level 8 for my crab is actually one that I have a shortcut that should make the race a lot easier. So like, not that it's guaranteeing me the win, but like it's one of those courses where I've definitely got a bit of an extra advantage. So like, if I get to it in this stream, like if I win this one and the next one, do I continue and just go for it? Or am I waiting for more people to be here? You know, does it matter one way or the other? Paul has watched a lot of it. Thing is, Paul's usually been able to be around for the nights and not the days. And then the rest of you have usually been around for the days and not the nights. So, not that simple. But yeah, Paul has been around for most of my speedboating. Yeah, wasn't that? Is that what we're going to call that, a wheelie? We're not winning this one. At this point, this is really just can I survive and get the money back. Because as you can see, I think, yeah, I see that flashing red triangle by my head. That means I've taken quite a bit of damage. And I know Joe had said she wanted to be around and wanted me to save 15 for when she was around. So, since she's gone as well, we might wait. Might. Not sure yet. I anticipated it was going to take quite a bit longer to get, you know, the rest of the way through that previous race, I didn't think I was going to get that lucky with that race so quick. I was figuring I was going to have to upgrade at least a few more times to have the stats to win. And instead they just, you know, we had a case where the 3 boats ahead of me all kind of slowed each other down. So I was anticipating this stream to be more of just like grind for money. But since we got what we needed there, like, it's really going to be, you know, can these next couple of races cooperate? I don't know what the level 7 final race is, but depending on what it is, we could really get some crap. We can get some crap. I might check what those messages are, because that's quite a few. Especially from the boss man. Back to me. Johnson's the boss. I know what my mistake is in the curve. I'm accelerating too soon out of the curve, so it's always throwing me up on the side. That's my problem. Well, he's our guild leader, so... Why am I throwing out on these turns? Like, I don't any other turn. Yeah, as I was saying earlier today when I streamed Random Heroes, so like what it's been this week is usually I have time to myself at night to do streaming, and I wanted to do Nier, but we have 2 guys who pretty much, okay, so my guild is super serious. We finished first in the last war, and we're pretty much at this point, I'd say, a top 5, top 3 guild on Xbox, and consistently so. It's, you know, we're the top half of the top bracket at this point, always. And part of it is that we've taken to us all streaming together. You know, and a few of us, so our guild leader, CJ, he and one of the other members, have run things. They give, like, they're the best in terms of seeing moves and kind of talking through strategies. So, and we all, you know, nobody's an island in this for us. But because of that, the last few times, the big problem was that the two of them during the week would just get burnt. It's, there's 30 of us, and having, helping every last one of us it's a long process. A set of 5 battles that could take most of us, if you weren't getting any help and just thinking by yourself, 10 minutes tops, 10, 15 minutes, and you could play all your battles. But if you watch one of my Guild Wars streams, you'll find that I usually take about half an hour. Well, you do that for everybody, it's almost an all-day thing. So recently, the goal has been to get more of us able to lead. To split parties up. So, like last war we had on the Sunday, we had 2 of us, or 2 or 3 parties going at the same time. And even this week we've been doing it. And the idea is that the 2 of them don't have to be in the same party at the same time. And that there's at least a couple other people who are, I'll say competent, but have like the insight about how you progress a team, how you fight, all that kind of stuff. So, and what had happened was that because I kind of took a side position in the last war, people realized, oh, I kind of know what I'm doing. So I became one of the people to kind of help more. And as a result, this week was a lot more time with me in the parties and running things. It's more to do, unfortunately. So like I don't like that. I was joking last night. I was like, some people were just like, oh, I wish, it was a normal, because this weekend's a gnome weekend, and gnome weekends are amazing for getting extra resources. And somebody was like, oh, it'd be great, just work on gnomes. And I was like, I don't even want to play more gems. I just want to play other stuff. I want to play this. Oh, I said I want to play Speedboat. But like, that's where I was at. It was like I just wanted to not have to worry about helping and just stream this stuff. So, but me doing that, if we finish first in a guild war, like that's a bigger deal. That's extra resources for everybody. When you're down in like bracket 2, 3, 4, whatever, of winning the guild war stuff, it's 50 gems. You come in first place in bracket 1, that's 1,500 gems. That's more gems than you'll make in like 2 or 3 weeks. Or more. So like, it's a huge boon to the guild. Everybody benefits from that. So, like, I want 1,500 gems. Even if we come in second, that's 1,000 gems, and third place is 500. So like, that's about a week's, like 500 gems is what you can get in a week usually. Maybe a little bit more than that. So it really helps you. But it just means that 1 week a month, I have to, put in the extra time. into gems and help out. So like Tuesday, Wednesday night, a couple of us were running teams, and you know, I had to pilot, as we were saying. And if that means that I don't get to, you know, stream for everybody and, you know, make progress on crab for a week, luckily I'm in decent shape to finish up, and I'll still be able to stream every bit of crab that I played. But just how it goes. You know, if I don't hit 20 or something for crab and just hit 17, okay, you know, so be it. If I don't put as much, you know, if I don't get to stream as much Nier as part of the event, maybe Nier will still be a game that we stream a lot. I really do want to play Nier Automata, and you know, I'm disappointed I hadn't gotten to start it this week. But work's getting busier. You know, we're back. We started our new term at the university this week, and while I am not a TA for anything this term, the project I'm on is picking back up. You know, me making a lot of progress to finish my PhD. I'm hoping to make this term, so that's fair. Come on, finish the race before he catches me. Awesome. Okay, so 2 left. But yeah, so like I'm definitely busier this term. Now that it's started back up. Ding. So, you know, it's like I haven't been able to do as much during the week because of gems and work. So, like, I want to, but those 2 things, like, work's not going to change after this weekend or this weekend of gems either, but it's just going to be, you know, I'm going to have to balance a bit more with that. So, you know, I apologize that there hasn't been the extra streams besides maybe like a half-hour gems thing, but which there will still be gems tonight. Because I haven't done my battles for today. Not that I'm like looking for anything special this week. Unfortunately, I've taken 2 losses so far this week during the war. So we are 18-2 so far for the war. 90% winning. That's decent, I guess. We've been experimenting with new teams. Not necessarily all perfect, but we're learning. Always learning. Even at the top, you gotta keep adapting to new strategies and whatever opponents come up. Jeez. This has been really bad. Luckily, I kind of don't care at this point, and we'll just finish out the race to see if maybe I can make a comeback and get into, like, you know, maybe the third. But we're 45 seconds behind the leader. So that's not happening. Is there really nothing else on your list you'd enjoy? That stinks. Like, I think I could enjoy almost any game on my list, and there's some that I really would. As we've said, Nier is definitely one that I will enjoy. Even the one that I don't think I could complete, the Zombie Army Trilogy one, like, I think I'd enjoy that game. I'm not going to do it. Oh, you didn't? I went back and forth on Styx, to be honest. I had moments where I thought it was cool. But Styx is clunky, and it's sad because I think whoa, the leader actually just crashed. That's awesome. I'll still be like 25 seconds behind the new leader, but yeah, so like I've had moments where I enjoyed Styx. It's come up in a few competitions for me. So like I played it for head-to-head last year, or whenever the last UHH was. Whoa, okay, yeah, that's awesome. But I haven't bought the new one. And usually, like, it's a game that's been on discount, deep discounts too. Like, it's a $50 game or $40 game, and I've seen it for like 10 bucks. And I always don't buy it because it's got an unobtainable that they're not fixing. So, because I want to see, like, some of the stuff that they didn't do great in this first one is, I think, improvable. Like, I think it's, like, I thought the concept was really quite good. Like, he's the kind, your main character in Styx isn't the kind of character who can fight their way out of getting caught. Which I think is like my greatest weakness in stealth games, is if I screw up, I'm just gonna say screw it and fight. Like, I will gladly fight to get my stealth hidden again. And you can't in Styx, he's too weak. There's too many enemies, really. I mean, I did that a lot in Deus Ex. I do it a bunch in Batman. Like, it's one of those things where if I need to fight instead, I'll fight. So, like, I enjoy Styx just for the idea of having to... I mean, we did it for Thief. That was kind of sad in Thief. Like, how many situations did we get caught? I was getting Predator as my type. Yeah, I mean, I had some moments, even in Styx, where, like, if I got caught, I could fight. But I could mainly only fight, like, 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Anything more than 2, they overwhelm you. Like, they're smart enough in the game that you can get overwhelmed. Even in Thief, kind of, like, when you got caught, the AI was too stupid to gang up on you and have them all attack at once. Like, if there was a ranged character in the mix, yes. But if they were both melees, they would like take turns. And I'd be like, you know, if you gang up on me, I'll die. Well, that's the thing. On your previous comment about like starting over, what makes doing a game like a stealth game, especially, it's been my one weakness and why I kind of don't like them coming up in those kinds of things is when I get close, I stop worrying about the extra stuff. Like if I was playing Styx normally, or Thief, or any of the stealth stuff, except for Batman, of course, um, you know, you're stuck in the fact that if you miss something on a level, it's gone. Thief is a linear game, an open linear game, where like you finish a level, you're done. So you can't just go back and get stuff. Really, so it makes it a little harder. And if you know, when you get to that chapter where you know you're going to get the achievement, part of your thought is, okay, at this point I can just coast in and get that done. And then you come back to it for the next competition. It's like, so I had to clear chapter 4 for Thief. Okay, easy. We did it. But the next time I come up on, if I have Thief in another competition and it's clear chapter 6, am I going to have the resources to go through 4 or through 5 and through 6? Or will I have to start over again? And I don't really know. Come on. So it's my one concern because the resources will get thinner as I go along, and luckily having an easy file for Thief can give me kind of an option. Holy crap, that was the rest of the field. So, I don't know. It's probably one of my worst genres of game. I don't stream a lot of stealth because of it. Because I'm just not good at stealth in general. I think it's a neat concept, but it's just not who I am. I am not subtle. Let's be honest. Yeah. Exactly. And that's the hardest part. When I did Styx for the last head-to-head, I actually started from the beginning because I just had to do... No, wait, I didn't. I lied. Or did I? I don't even remember anymore. I've played the intro to Styx a few times now. Dang, I had the lead, but unfortunately, like, I know I have to take the turns a little bit safer, and that safety is what allowed Team Thunder to pass me. Because I've been flipping a lot in this course. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to... That might be a genre I have to get rid of for a lot of these kind of things. Last year for Better Completions Matter, it was like... I loved the competition, and I really am enjoying it again this year. And one of the categories of bonus is called Odd Job. And the Odd Job challenge is always you have to complete a game in 5 different genres that are assigned. And I think I did 4 out of the 5 last year. And the one genre I didn't do a completion in was stealth. Unfortunately, the easiest stealth game that a lot of people did, I had already completed, which was level 22, which I enjoyed, but I was like, yep, I don't have that one available to me. So unfortunately, it's like one of those things I just don't have the... It wasn't an option, so I didn't complete that odd job. And not completing an odd job meant no challenge. Completion for the bonus. So I should check what the 5 are again this year. I've already got a few of them. And usually the odd jobs are like genres that aren't like the most popular. Like, we're not talking an action title or an adventure or a platformer. They're always like odd jobs, obviously. I think what I need to do is I need to reapportion my upgrade points to get rid of the speed, because really I can't take this course fast. This one has to be a little bit slower. But we came in 3rd. That's better than nothing. We made a little bit of money off of it. Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I could play some of those, but I just didn't have the time on it, so I didn't do it. But I think what we're gonna do is we're at a little more than 2 hours, almost closing in closer to 2.5. I think we're gonna try to win this race, get to level 8, and then call it to see if more people can make it for the 15. I'll give everybody a chance to see 15. You know, if I don't get this race done today, then we can leave it at 2 races to get to the achievement. You know, give people a chance. All we are saying is don't crash the boat. So yeah, what I meant to say was, yeah, I'll give everybody a shot for tomorrow, hopefully. Let's say tomorrow I'll be on normal time and then try to knock this out. You know, let's see if I can get the 15 tomorrow. You asshole. You push me off the course. You... We're good. Oh my god! Three times in a row. Screw you guys. Isn't it? Like, what kind of bad luck am I getting? I always say that I'm born under a lucky star. I usually have better luck in life. This is just bad. Sorry, buddy. So, Dan, are you home, like work from home now? Or not? Well, either way, it's funny because you've seen my brother's dog. Um, and both my brother and my sister-in-law are work from home right now, and like, I gotta, you know, pets are smart enough to understand what's going on, or like understand that things are not normal. And I've been joking. I'm like, so is your dog sick of you yet? Like, geez, you're always home. Where's the me time? Usually, you people leave me alone for a few hours a day, and you know, you give me a Kong with some peanut butter in it. Okay. But yeah, like when my brother and sister-in-law off to work, like, you know, they put him in his crate and he's in there for the day, and he gets like, uh, they pack like a Kong with peanut butter and kibble and give him that, and he just hangs out there. Instead, it's been like mom and dad home nonstop all the time. I'll have to post the picture that my brother put on his Facebook, because I don't think, yeah, nobody here is friends with him. Earlier this week or last week, the two of them were going to, my brother and my sister-in-law were going to do some working out, and Tempo was ready for bed though. So, or close to ready for bed, and so we were like, okay, you know, he'll just hang out in the same room as them as they work out, and he's got a nice-ish bed, like a little bed, and the couch, because he's allowed on the furniture, and instead he rested his head on like a little mini like 20-pound weight. Oops, I took that turn way too tight. So you just see this, they posted a picture of his head like just on the weight. Like, that can't be comfortable for the dog, but okay. Hopefully we don't crash. Yes, they do. I have not seen Tempo pull that one, but, you know, I don't see him sleep all the time. So I'm sure that he's got some positions. Second's okay. Not good. I should be able to win this track every time. As long as I don't crash, but at least I made back my money plus some. And we're just hanging back at the beginning, so like, because at least one of the competitors is going to completely beef it here, and I'd prefer to be away from all the chaos. Like, I can pass them with my shortcut on the later half of this race, but I don't need to be part of all the mayhem at the beginning. Jess. Yeah, exactly, right? Whee! Like, this is the problem. This is what makes this game so hard, is that the wake behind the boats is just so volatile. Like, you can catch the wake in a weird way, completely out of your control, and go flipping. Other times you can catch it and you'll be absolutely safe. I've seen everything happen. Like, right here could be really dangerous at one time, and this time, like, I'm safe in this position. But I need to, like, as soon as I cross a little bit further left, like, I can see that my, like, everything about that position was bad. Every time I cut through this bay in the beginning. Dangerous. It's one of those things, like, you know, when I was first playing this game and starting to understand how much I hate it, you know, Paul and my buddy Tom were here, and Tom's watching me and going, "You should just go into the behind them, because how many racing games do you play? And one of the biggest things that you actually get bonuses for is to be in behind them and draft." And I was like, I don't think drafting works on a speedboat. And it didn't work in this game. Maybe it does in real life, but not in this game. It is just way too dangerous with a few upgrades to do any drafting. Three boats out. Seven boats in the race, 7 boats in the race. You take a bad corner and then you crash out. 6 boats in the race. Wait, it's loud outside where you are, Olkesh? It's just after midnight, right? Go to bed, people. Why would there be fireworks at midnight where you are? That doesn't make sense. Easter fireworks, right? Everybody knows about Easter fireworks. How would you like to ring in Easter? Fireworks! But yes, people are dumb. I don't disagree with you there. That is a given. Yeah, I'm gonna let everybody get ahead of me. Because that's gonna happen. Now I have to race at level 3 or 2 to win money. But I'm out of money, so if I lose again, or if I don't place again, we have to go back to level 1 for racing to make some money. Let's hope that doesn't happen. The one thing I'm going to have to watch out for at this low of a level, though, is a lot of the crossing patterns. So, like, as you can see, I'm already building up, you know, a 15-plus second lead, and because there's a crossover in the middle there, I'm kind of concerned that I'm going to have to pass between a lot of these boats. Yeah, I didn't think about how much faster I was and that I was going to pass that boat that easily. I should have. Because if I had crashed into that boat and actually wrecked, I would have been super pissed at myself. Just enough to do a level 7. Awesome. Okay. This time we cannot crash, or else we're super poor again. Seriously, just watch them. It's like hilarious to just follow the boats the whole time. You want to see how bad things get. All I can think is the like, oh, what's the names of the songs that are just always great? Maybe Yakety Sax would be a good one for it. What else? Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna check what that one was. I don't need people seeing what's all. Okay. Just about the next person who's up. That's all. I should probably leave soon, though. Didn't get back to that. One of those boats definitely like rode up my ass and went airborne over my head, I think. Oh my god, that's always the best. Ooh, that's always so dangerous, but so good. Like, that's my worry when I do this course, is like, it's a great way to make quick money because I can win this every time with the shortcut, and not have to worry about crashing. But every time I know that that turn, or that this cross line here is so risky. And while I have been blessed to never get struck in that cross, Um, I've seen it happen to the AI so much. Yeah, I think what we'll do is I think I'll finish this race, and then I don't know, do I go to finish the upgrade or do I just save it for tomorrow? Really, I just need a little bit more upgrade to possibly win that race to end in level 7. Maybe we'll try another run at it. I think what I want to do is just take off all the extra speed because I can't utilize it. Honestly, the Alpine South track and the Alpine North track, you can't go fast. It's just not possible. So what I might do is I'll set like all my upgrades to equal, and we'll try another run at the Alpine South course, and go from there. But we're not going to get the crab today. We got halfway of what was left, and then I'll aim to finish it on Easter. Yes, tomorrow is Easter. Not that really much to celebrate, or way to celebrate, with family and all that. Like, how do you get that far out of bounds? Holy cow. Okay. Well, I'll be done soon. So, don't worry about it. Boss dog can decide. For sure. We will not be getting the crab tonight, so don't feel like, you have to stick around just for that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I do wish I was sleeping better, unfortunately. My sleep schedule's all over the place. Keep telling myself, wake up earlier, get yourself back on track, and then I wake up and I'm just like, no, sleep. I noticed that when I've watched Tempo for times, it's like, no, I'm in charge. But nope, you can't be. You can try, but he won't accept that. Okay, so we're going to put the stuff on not default, but equal. It's going to be a bit of a speed reduction, but I think I need to be at this lower speed to hit all the turns nicely. There just aren't many spots to do a good straightaway. I'm hoping cleanliness through the race will actually do better than just outright speed throughout. See, as clean as I want to run the race, those jerks won't let me do that. Curse you all. I'm guessing that was another pet for the guild for the weekend. Yeah, I don't get it. I just don't get why fireworks on Easter. But okay. Yep, it's a pet. Somebody's got a pet gnome ready. And there is still like 15, 20 minutes on the last one. Yeah, it's great. We get pets so frequently for gems that it's like, you know, everybody can kind of try to mythic a lot of pets naturally without having to spend a ton of gems. We'll have days where like there's one pet gnome after the next, just ready. This strategy, I'm taking the turns all faster and more stable, so I think this is a good strategy. Unfortunately, just that first curve put me back by like the margin that I'm down right now. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the members of our guild actually hasn't been able to do Guild Wars this week. Apparently found out they have coronavirus right now, so... We heard from them earlier, but they said they weren't doing great. Apparently they also messaged a couple recently, and they're doing a little better at least. So hopefully they're coming out of it. steep. Yeah, this strategy worked better for this course. Even upgrades on the Alpine South. I think we'll lose by a little bit, but we're closer doing the even upgrades. For this course, at least. And we're actually almost, well, we were about 6 seconds quicker. Let's try again. I know I said I was going to be done, but let's just go for up to that 3-hour mark for today. Let them get out a little bit ahead. Hopefully, me missing the mayhem of the first turn might protect me. Unfortunately, I don't like having to give that early lead up, though. Like, I'm having to fight from behind every time now, and that's not my preferred situation. Especially when I was at the back of the pack completely. Like, highly reliant now on them making a mistake and me passing each one of them. Passing a single boat is hard. Or that can happen, sure. Just so I didn't have to push the button. You beat me to it, old Cash. And I don't completely blame myself for that one. I got hit. I think I need to push, though, for this first corner, or for this first turn. I don't like it, but I can't keep giving it up. Totally. Like, at least this time I kind of started a little bit quicker. I'm still in last, but safely through it. I caught air, just so we're clear. You heard that. That sound was me hitting the water. This is why you can't drive in the wake of the boats. Yeah. Uh, might need another upgrade still for this race, but we're close. Like, we can contend right now. I just don't know if we're really definite. I need situations like that where one of the competitors or each of the competitors makes a big mistake, and then I just don't make that same big mistake. Like right now, I'm in a dead heat for first. Okay, so Thunder and Sunshine can go screw themselves. Did you see them coming up at me like that speed? Holy cow, that was quick. Like, that was a me problem. That wasn't a game problem there. That was just, Jesse, you're a blockhead. I'm not necessarily trying to cut across it. I just, I'm trying to get the lines good. And getting the lines sometimes means you gotta cut. And unfortunately, that time, it wasn't even that I was trying to cut across the wake. It was just like, the wake was in my line. I didn't have many options for where to go. Some of these weird things are giving me whiplash. I'm gonna finish in last place while finishing. One more, last time. And then what we'll do is, if we don't win, we'll go back to some upgrade hunting to start up tomorrow. So yeah, I gotta finish this race and I'll be done for tonight, unfortunately. Anyway, so let me start saying the end stuff. So yeah, we're gonna finish this race, but tomorrow I'll be back with trying to get this done. Hopefully we can get the crab tomorrow. You know, I really want to. And then we might also do a morning promotional. We've got Null Drifter. That's the new Asia Soft game. It's another, you know, they do a lot of the stuff with like the shmuppy types. So we got another one of those shmups tomorrow, hopefully. So expect that. If you really want to, if you're up late tonight and you see me go live, it's gems. We're just going with my 5 guild battles tonight. So if you want to watch some guild battles, stop on by. I will gladly, you know, I'll try to say hello, but there will be no voice chat from me. My voice chat is strictly on with the rest of my guild mates. So, just so you know, that's what will be up. But, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for enjoying the speedboats. I know everybody really loves them. And I do promise we will be getting 15 in this game. We will be getting number 15 here. So it's been the most common game from our from our crab. I think I've spent more time on this than any of the others. You know, I'll just text something real. Okay, so a condition for me to possibly win this race just got cleared. They made big mistakes. Now, hopefully we can hold this lead, or some semblance of this lead. But yeah, expect, so we did a Random Hero Gold Edition this morning. Whatever hour we did that, expect me to be on then or earlier again tomorrow to do the Null Drifter stream. So, I know that's afternoon for everybody who usually watches, but morning for me. And I'll probably be eating a muffin again. They are banana chocolate chip muffins, and they are delicious. That lead is really good, cutting. We're under 2 seconds now for the lead. I think I played it too safe. I know, right? Not only did I beef it, everybody beefed it. Whew. Okay. So that should put us to level 8, where we need to go. Yep, this is the crab race. So, thanks everybody. So that's 3 races down. We are ready for crab completion next time. So, thank you again. I will see everybody tomorrow, hopefully. I'll post in the Discord so everybody knows to be there. But thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.